How's it going, guys? I am here with my WWE Elimination Chamber 2014 pay-per-view review. This is actually my third attempt at doing this video. I've actually recorded at least 15-minute videos, but for whatever reason, they did not save, and I am doing it on this computer now because I am too lazy to record another video on my, not a computer, I am on the computer right now, on my video camera, so I'm doing it on my laptop. But Elimination Chamber pay-per-view get off the air about an hour ago now, considering how many times I've tried this. And pay-per-view itself was it's hard to like give a grade for it because I want to say it was good, but at the same time I don't want to say it was good because I think there was too much stuff in the show that I just didn't care about and was unnecessary for me to say that it was a good show. But definitely the main events delivered. I like the show in a way, but at the same time I didn't. It's one of those shows where it's kind of hard to give a decisive look and a decisive opinion on, at least in my opinion, for this. But yeah, before the show started, of course, we had a 30-minute kickoff before the show. The panel consisted of The Miz, Josh Matthews, Rey Mysterio, Mark Henry, whatever panel. They didn't really do anything. They debuted a new panel. It looked pretty cool. But yeah, nothing really special besides that. We had a backstage segment with the Real Americans cutting a promo, basically saying they're going to walk out the champions that night. Whatever. The kickoff match, which was Cody Rhodes and Goldust versus Ryback and Curtis Axel, was decent. Axel actually came out with Larry the Axe Hinton because they're in Minneapolis, Minnesota, so try to get that cheap pop with him. Because no one's gonna pop for Axel, so they had to bring him in to pop for Axel. But whatever, you know, this is one of those thrown together random kickoff matches, and it was just a decent match for what it was. Of course, the Rhodes brothers ended up winning the match when Curtis Axel tried to hit his finisher on Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes reversed it into Crossroads for the 1-2-3. So yeah, Cody Rhodes and Goldust ended up picking up the victory. We saw an interview with the Usos and the kickoff, which basically them saying they're going to win the tag team titles. That they had the two words for the new Age Outlaws, and that the two words are "It's over." Basically, he's telling them they're going to win the tag team titles that night. Oh, that tastes like shit. That's just all watered down shit. But I need something to drink because how long I've been talking for. Yeah, kickoff, whatever. Then we go into the main show. We had the Intercontinental Championship match open the show. Big E versus Jack Swagger in a surprisingly good match. I was actually surprised how well this match was. Both men went back and forth. Told a pretty good story from what I thought it was. Good stuff there. Really enjoyable. A lot of counters and a lot of near falls. Great ending sequence, in my opinion. They actually made both guys look pretty strong. And yeah, it was a good match. You know, Big E hit his signature spear through the ropes onto the outside, so it was pretty awesome spot to see. And ultimately, Big E ended up retaining the Intercontinental Championship with a big ending. So yeah, surprisingly, really good match. After the match, Bad News Barrett actually cut a promo. He actually cut like 4 promos throughout the show, which weren't really anything special. They're just, you know, Bad News Barrett comes out. I love the guy, but you know, his bad news are just insults. They're stupid. They're not even bad news. They're just insults half the time. And yeah, it was pretty lame. The next match we had was the WWE Tag Team Championship match, the New Age Outlaws versus the Usos. Decent match, nothing special. You can pretty much put this up par with the singles matches they had on Raw and SmackDown last week. Just, you know, whatever. Just, I guess the Usos look good in the match, so I guess it's all that matters. Outlaws, I don't know. I'm a huge fan of the New Age Outlaws, but ever since they've been back, it seems like their matches, they're just holding back. Like, I know for a fact the Outlaws can still wrestle. I know they still can. But when I see them in the ring, it seems like they're still holding back for whatever reason. I don't know why, but I get that feeling that the Outlaws hold back in their matches. But the Outlaws end up retaining the tag team titles with one of the Usos gave Road Dogg a super kick on the ring apron. And Billy Gunn ended up rolling up the other Uso for the 1-2-3 to, fuck you, Ray. God damn it. Alright, and the other, Billy Gunn ended up rolling up the other Uso for the 1-2-3 to end up retaining the tag team titles. So, yeah, nothing special there. Then we go on to Darren versus Titus O'Neil, which the match was nothing special as well. It was pretty much just a filler. Pretty much, people are probably going to say it's a waste of time. And the right guy ended up actually winning this time. Because usually when WWE splits up a tag team and they have a pay-per-view match, the wrong guy usually wins. Look at Shad and JTG from Extreme Rules. Perfect example. The wrong guy won that match. But yeah, Titus O'Neil ended up getting the win here with the Clash of Titus. And yeah, just whatever match. No one really cared for it. But however, this is where it starts getting good, at least for this match. 6-man tag team match. The Shield versus the Wyatt family. The match that everyone's been wanting to see for the past couple months now. And this match was everything everyone thought it was going to be and more. This was a awesome match here. This is way better than I honestly thought it was going to be perfectly honest. Before the match started, just to stare down from one end of the ring to the other, the stare down, the crowd was chanting, "This is awesome," and they didn't even do a thing. They just stared at each other. That's when you know shit's going to be good. And this match was tremendous. It was very good. You can possibly say this is, I don't know. I don't think I'd go as far and say this is the Shield's best match, because their TLC match from TLC 2012 is really, really hard to top, and I don't think it will be topped. But this definitely comes close in my opinion. This was just brawl for all. Just kill each other. Reigns and Rollins went beast in this fucking match. They pretty much tried to kill the Wyatt family. Rollins looked amazing. Reigns looked amazing. Ambrose really didn't do much in this match. He was barely in the match, to be honest. He just took like the spots or the bumps. But yeah, it was a brawl for all. Great match. Tremendous. Definitely match of the night in my opinion. They did a whole brawl sequence where Bray Wyatt and Dean Ambrose brawled in the crowd, and Bray Wyatt came back, and Dean Ambrose was gone. We didn't see Ambrose the rest of the night. He was gone when he was in the crowd. And then we saw Rollins. Poor Rollins, man. This dude, he got double chokeslammed on Spanish announce table by Rowan Harper. Devastating spot. That just, poor guy. Poor guy. And then it came on the Reigns versus the Wyatt family. And the Wyatt family surrounded Reigns like the Shield usually does when they attack someone. So it's like, oh my god, like it's coming full circle. The Shield would kick everyone's ass. Now Shield's getting their ass kicked. So it came like full circle. And then the Reigns just went off. You know, he pretty much defended them off for the most part, but just the numbers caught up to him. Hit a spear in Luke Harper, but you know, Bray Wyatt got him and his sister Abigail 1, 2, 3. Wyatt family wins the match. It wasn't even a match, it was a war. This was awesome. This was a match you have to see. This is the match that will have you at the end of your seat. This is a match that makes you proud to be a wrestling fan. This is a match where you can show your friends, like, hey, this is why I enjoy it. That match is just extremely fun, extremely good. Definitely awesome match. And we go from awesome match to pretty much shit for the next two matches. We had the bonus Divas Championship match, which was, I guess, needed to be added. Just to fill in for time, but you know, no one cared for it. AJ Lee versus Cameron. Yes, Cameron. Match is huge this time. The only thing that I will talk about is AJ actually mimicked Cameron. You know how the Funkin' Daxels, they go on the apron and they do the whole thing when they go down and come up with the pom poms. Yeah, AJ did that on the outside, and that's pretty much the only thing worth checking out in this match. So yeah, check that particular part out if you want to see anything from this match. Definitely worth checking out. But yeah, the match ended DQ. Tamina ended up super kicking AJ by accident. Ref didn't call for the bell. He saw it, didn't call it. But however, when Tamina attacked Cameron, I guess that's where he felt the need to call for his qualification. So Cameron won by DQ, but AJ still the champion. So that made this match even more useless and pointless. So yeah, that was stupid. Then we had Batista versus Alberto Del Rio. Batista coming out, and then Del Rio came out with a crutch and, you know, neck wrapped and his, you know, jacket on and everything, saying, "Oh, I can't compete tonight because you injured me 2 weeks ago." However, Del Rio ends attacking Batista like no one saw that coming. Batista's pretty much playing injured throughout the entire match. Del Rio's working Batista's arm, and this match is pretty much complete and utter shit. For about 7 minutes this match went on for, I'd say. It wasn't very long. Complete garbage. Batista basically just getting his ass whipped, and all of a sudden hits a spear out of nowhere and hits Batista bomb. 1, 2, 3. Batista wins the match. Huge waste of time. Just, yeah, it was pointless. Why Batista's in the main event of WrestleMania, I'll never know. His matches and his reactions are proving that he does not deserve to be in the main event of WrestleMania. I don't know. I know he was a big name coming back, and they want to put a big name in the main event, but he's gonna sting up the joint at WrestleMania 30. He's gonna. If you thought Orton and Triple H stung up the joint at 25, wait till 30 for Orton and Batista. Oh, spoiler alert for the main event, by the way. Not that no one saw that happening or coming. But yes, we go into the main event. An Elimination Chamber match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Randy Orton versus John Cena versus Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus versus Cesaro versus Christian. Very, very, very fun chamber match. This probably will go down as one of my favorites, to be honest. If I put a list together, this would probably at least be my top 5. This was actually a really good chamber match. This comes close for match of the night. It honestly does. It pretty much lived up to what everyone thought it was going to be. It was that good, in my opinion. Sheamus and Cesaro started the matchup, which, Man, they need to have a Mania match one day because they just kill each other within the ring. They destroy each other, which is just great to see. Daniel Bryan was the first person out of the pod, then Christian, then Cena, then Orton. So actually, everyone was in the ring at once before any eliminations occurred, so that was good. They actually utilized the chamber a lot. I was actually surprised at how much they utilized the chamber because usually they don't really, when you have a cage match or Hell in a Cell, they usually don't utilize whatever they're in, but they actually utilized it this time, and I was pretty happy about that. But a great chamber match. First person eliminated was Sheamus, surprisingly, when he got power bombed. Then Christian hit a frog splash from the top of the pod on the Sheamus. Sheamus is eliminated. And then Christian got eliminated right after when Bryan hit a flying knee to Christian. Cesaro got eliminated next when Cena hit an AA onto the steel. Cena threw him, rolled him in the ring, put him in the STF. Cesaro tapped. So it came around to Cena, Orton, and Bryan. We had a repeat of the Rumble. Wyatt's come out when Cena has Orton in the STF. Attacks Cena. Wyatt hits Sister Abigail on Cena. Orton covers Cena. 1, 2, 3. Cena's eliminated. Kane comes running down, yelling at the Wyatts, like, what are you doing interfering in the main event? Kane gets in the chamber. Bryan gives him a knee. Bryan and Orton are going at it. Orton hits an RKO on Bryan. 1, 2. Bryan kicks out of the RKO. Bryan hits a flying knee on Orton. However, before he can pin him, Kane hits him. Orton gets up. RKO's Bryan. 1, 2, 3. Retains the title. It will go to the main event to face Batista at WrestleMania. Not that no one or anyone's looking forward to that match at all, but whatever. Chamber match, 2 thumbs up. Wyatt match, Shield Wyatt match, 8 fingers and 2 thumbs up. Everything else, well, the Intercontinental title, I'll give a thumbs up, but everything else, I'll just give a thumbs down to. It's a weird show. About half the card was good, the other half was pretty much really bad, to be honest, when I think about it. But yeah, that's it for the Chamber review. Until next time, I don't know when that'll be. I'll talk to you guys later, I guess. So, later. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and yeah, leave your guys comments below what you thought of the Chamber. Until next time, peace.